All right. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. We had some issues here. Uh-oh. Now we're frozen. Okay. What is going on? Oh dear. Oh dear. Um uh, Dude. Oh, it's catching up. Okay. I think. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. Man, this has been crazy. Um it's good here. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, I just fully caught up. Okay, wow, there's 15 people. Okay. Wow. Sorry about that. Something's going on here with my internet or something crazy. I reset my computer. Let's see who is here. Dennis, what's going on? Chris, redneck woman. Dennis, the chat works, but no sound. Frozen. I'm assuming that's from earlier. Dennis, I think it's because yeah. Hey there, all is good. Christopher, Chris James. Nope. All is good. Nathan, okay, buddy. Have you put out a video on how to replace the front wheel bearing hub assembly on a 3500? I think so. If not, I could talk you through it over the phone very easily. Seriously, Nathan, if you want to reach out to me, we can FaceTime. I can talk you through every step. I've now unfortunately replaced my wheel hub assemblies way too many times. So I can hook you up, Nathan, if you need. I really can't remember if I have on that particular thing, but it's simple. Maybe it's not easy, but it is simple. Look at that. Oh, Blake, you're talking trash. Okay. You were there and now you're not. Now we are good. Lyle, what's going on? Brian, loud and clear. What's going on? Daniel, Shannon, David, Todd. Hey, I'm here. We can start the party. All right. Hey, yeah. Apparently we haven't been partying yet because this ridiculous something. Now you're good. Kenneth, Michael Brady, what's going on? David, sounds good now. Lyle, check the wires, see if there's kink in the wire. Yeah, I think I reset the computer, so rebooted it. Whatever seems to be working now. Shannon, what's going on? Oh wait, Paul, what's going on? LL Breaks, what's going on? Brett, ever bypass a Dodge Diesel? If you mean the oil bypass, I have not done that. Nature Nut Photos, what's going on? T Wait, good evening from Pennsylvania. Okay, gotcha. Nathan, never done this work, but it doesn't look too hard. I was hoping you done a video. Yeah, it's really not bad. So honestly, take off the wheel, take off the caliper mount or bracket or whatever as well. There are four 18 millimeter, I can't remember, bolts behind the wheel hub assembly, bolting to the what's that word? I can't remember it. The where it bolts up to, I think it's like 18 millimeter, something like that, 17 or 18. Four of those, and the axle nut that holds the hub as well. That's like a 32 millimeter or something like that, or 1 1/8 inch, or 1 1/4, something like that. That's the only thing that's could be a headache for you getting that hub assembly off or back on. Is that large axle nut? But yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Would love to help if I can. Chris James, I'm back from my day job, laid off Thursday and went back to active Friday, picking up my unit in the morning. Okay, gotcha, Chris. Gotcha. Jason, what's going on? Hi from Roca, Nebraska. Very good. Kenneth spoke to a recruiter at Horizon who told me no one is hiring except Horizon. Okay. Wow. Emissions bypass. Yeah, I can't help you with that. David, Horizon doesn't have much work either right now. Yeah. When you continue to hire new people, and you're still getting out just kind of trickling down loads to drivers, that's pretty difficult. Do you know diesels? I'm not a mechanic. I started 5 years working on my own truck, watching multiple YouTubes to piece multiple YouTube videos to piece things together. And I since have just made how-to videos to where you get everything you need to know. So as much as I'm aware of. So um, I know because of seeing other people's videos and trying to do it better. That's all. That's my um, authority that I could really have is watching other people do it, learning, asking a ton of questions, and just doing it myself, trial by by fire. So, spindle, yes, that's the word. I know a guy in Ohio that can help out. Okay, very good, Chris. Little teamwork action there. I just got leased on with Jimbo. The recruiter said he's adding one or two more. Okay, gotcha, Dennis. Hopefully, Dennis, let us know after that first delivery that you did, where something or something might have not returned with you. Have you had any other loads since then? And have you made sure you had everything with you? Did you dump it all week or did you hit the road? Todd, so I dumped and I hit the road for one day. Um, so doing a little dual action there. Basically, I took a Ohio load. I'm backed up on videos at this point, so you're not going to see that video, that vlog, for a little bit. But basically, I took a short little Ohio run. Really not worth my time, but it's worth my time to make sure that my truck is up and good to go. So if I were to have issues with my fuel or my drive shaft, I was going to find out nearby home without having too much of a risk. So that's kind of what I did this week. A little bit of both. Honestly, this was probably my best week by far, I think, for dumpsters. So that is super cool. And I was able to double dip with RV Transport. So that is the going forward, unless dumpsters explodes. I am planning on doing both on a weekly basis for some time. So that is the plan. No. Let's see. Nathan, you say you're not a mechanic, then you have a twin that's doing mechanical videos using your name. Anybody can follow instructions, and so I don't know what you want to classify following instructions as, but I'm able to follow them and then try to do the best to help other people. So if you want to call me a mechanic, sure, but I know not much. I know enough to be dangerous and replace most parts that are on the easier side, and then some things that are kind of middle tier, and then very very few things that are difficult, across the board. So that's whatever you want to say there. So I'm getting loads, but not making much on them, just enough to try and keep my head above water. Gotcha, David Cross. Gotcha, Spencer. Hello, Tim. Hello, everyone. Holland Pause. What's going on? Glad to have you here. Tim, hello, Chris and Dennis. Hello, Spencer. On pause, drink about 10 orange cream sodas on the way to Arkansas. Oh, my word. That's awesome. Chris, heading to Ontario. First Canadian load. Okay, gotcha. Let us know how that trip goes. If you get, shaken down at the border or whatever happens. We had one U.S. load, and it was a CDL load, so no go for that one. Gotcha. Spencer, hey. You do you see our short of a short? If I Spencer, if you're asking of a short bed 2010 Ram, that's I don't know if that's what you're saying, but Spencer, if that's what you're what are my thoughts of a short 2010 Ram? I would go for it. It's pre-def, pre-extra ridiculousness. So I would be fine with that 11-year-old truck, but as long as it's lower miles, I would go for it. I hope that's what you're actually saying. Thank you for your service. David, YouTube is great. Great, right, Daniel? Yeah, YouTube can be a super big help, but oftentimes I have found I've had to piece together multiple videos on YouTube to figure out what I'm really doing and to get all the information I need to know. And that's kind of dumb. So any videos I do for how-to stuff on the Rams, I want it to be thoroughly, stupidly helpful, and all the little things. Oh, you might want to think about doing it this way. That's the type of thing I'm trying to do. So the things that you wish you had known, if you'd just done it this way or tweak it this or whatever. Those things are so valuable. Save yourself hours at times fiddling around with stuff. So hello, Dan. Oh, Homegrown Country Home Place. What is going on? Glad you got your truck going. Yes. Yeah, truck is up and going. No issues on the Ohio run. Real happy about that. Like I said, a video to come, but it's going to be later. I've got a few other videos ahead of that. So just, yeah, we're going to be getting that out to you shortly. So let's see. Holland pause. I got to figure out where you live. I'll drop off a bunch orange a bunch of orange cream if I pass you. Yeah, Holland pause. I live in Lafayette, Indiana. So 2 hours and 15 minutes away from Goshen. So if you are ever nearby, stop on in if I'm available, and we'll have some orange cream. Oh my. Let's see. We have a run to California, but also doing a run for our side job. Gotcha, redneck woman. Cool. Spencer, no, the Viper truck, 8.3 liter V19. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm good with my Ram 6.7. That's all I got to say. I don't know if I would ever buy anything. If I buy a truck, it's probably just going to be a Ram. Just the diesel 6.7 probably at this point. Maybe the 5.9. I'm going to run something by you guys real quick on this thought I'm having. I'm just chewing on it, but actually, no, we've already talked about it a little bit, but let me catch up in the comments and we will get back to you here. Here I'm at the Viper truck. It's because I couldn't see text was glitched. 040506. Huh. Man, V10. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Spencer. If it's a gas, I'm assuming that's a gas V10. I probably won't ever get, if I ever bought a gas truck, which would seemingly be a little weird for me to buy at this point. I would honestly probably get an F-150, an older F-150, just because the parts are going to be super cheap and super common to get anywhere and everywhere, over probably any other truck out there. So I would probably get F-150 gas. Besides a Ford gas F-150, the only other Ford I would get would be a 7.3. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. You can say it. My battery on my first load. Oh, Dennis. Oh, did two more runs. Okay, went well. Good, good, good. Jumbo has some loads, maybe 5 or 6 a day. Okay. I had to get back to Arizona or Arkansas. I had back up Wednesday and run a couple of weeks. Got you, Dennis. Good deal. I'm glad to hear went smoothly after the first little hiccup, but I relate to that so much. I had so many issues at the beginning. Donnie, what is going on, sir? Howdy from. Oh, also, by the way, we do have some food coming to the house here. It is Chili's, and I may have to pull away for this because it's about to be pretty magical. Um, so we shall see about that. But let's see, Donnie, Dennis, let's see, Michael, Casey's a man to ask about the SRT truck. Yeah, not me. Go to him. He's got it going on with that. Hold on, pause. Just send a request to your bed video comments. I wanted to visit offline. Okay. Bed video comments. I've got to catch up on my comments in general across the whole channel. But yeah, we'll talk again, Dennis. I'll give you a call. David, thinking about getting a wedge trailer to multi-haul and then back haul cars. Okay, gotcha, David. Yeah, definitely. Obviously, back hauls and being able to run without. Oh, the food should be here shortly. So, my phone keeps blowing up. Chris James 6'7", Power Stroke. Not the Power Stroke 6'7", Cummins. Blake SRT's 1500. So I know go. Oh, gotcha. 6'7" and diesel. Yeah, the only diesel truck is going to be a Ram, and I guess the food is here. It's going to be a Ram, and then a 7.3 diesel for power stroke, whatever, Ford. So that is my thinking. I guess unless okay, sweet. Sorry about that. Unless it's a bulletproof 6.0, and we've already talked about that. But yeah. Not for transport, just like weekend driving. Oh, for high school, yeah. Weekend driver, yeah. I guess I would go that route. I'm also trying not to get a ticket though. I understand that the pedal easily goes to the floor. So, is Jimbo a transport company? Yes, it is. My friend also wants one. Gotcha. Hold on, pause. Hey, Dennis. Yeah, Dennis, I sent you an email with my phone number. If you're spending a lot of nights, I'm going to make one change. We can text about it. Gotcha. Okay. Go to food. Dennis, who was the Air Force guy, TikTok dude at the gathering? I want to ask him about his bed platform. That was oh no, I remember his name, but now I'm not. Oh dear. As soon as the live is over, I'm gonna remember his name. Um, shoot. Len, yep, same as the one as Viper truck. Yeah. Richard, what is going on? Glad to have you. David, my F-350 keeps throwing me a message saying trailer wiring fault, trailer battery not charging. Oh, um, hmm. I would check the back side of your 7-pin, like behind the bumper, and check to see if the contacts are even a newer truck apparently could, but if it's loose or if there's corrosion where it actually goes inside and connects to that um, oval type of where the 7-pin is. So I would check that first, and then check your fuses as well if it's like intermittently having issues for that. Where am I at? Where am I at? What am I doing? It says look at book, and I have nothing. Any ideas? Anyone? Gotcha, David. Trying to hook up with. I have your number, Daniel, and we'll call you on a day other than Sunday. No, how busy the Sundays going to be? Yeah, appreciate that, Dennis. Yeah, just hit me up. Spencer, only thing is the 9 MPG. I don't know, and premium fuel. Woo-hoo-wee. Oh dear. Yeah, that would add up pretty quick. Rodney, what's going on? Got a 2021 F-350 long wheelbase. Have you heard of anybody besides Horizon hiring? Dennis just said that Jimbo's hiring one or two more, and they've got just some loads on the load board for them. Maybe that's already gobbled up by now, or people are already gotten hooked up. But Jimbo and apparently Horizon are. But who knows how quickly people call in and get on the list. So yeah, Dennis, I will do that. I will text you his name there. We have tons of loads, over 100 every morning. There you go. Hold on, pause. Right now there are maybe 20 loads that didn't get picked up on Friday. Gotcha. Daniel just text me his name later. Yep, we'll do. Vance. Boom. That's it. I don't remember his last name, but that is definitely it. Redneck Woman. Thank you for that. Thanks for the email. I'll get his last name as well for you from Fair Winds. Spencer, so for every day, I'm thinking our 0357 or Cummins. Gotcha. Just around town. If you're gonna do your Cummins though, just make sure you get some highway time to be able to let things cook out for all the emission stuff. Get it up to speed, get it hot enough to where you're not just putting around town doing all that. Michael Brady sent you an email to your contact. Yes, Michael, I did see that. I have not gotten back to you yet, so I will respond here soon. But I really did appreciate that email. Appreciate that, man. Holland Pause. I am with Wave Express. Gotcha. Okay. So they've got over 100 every day, 20 loads still on there from Friday. So if maybe Wave Express is hiring right now, they've got some loads. The thing is, everybody might get their loads at a slower pace or whatever it may be right now. But whoever you can get hired on with, understand that the second you get hired on with them, you're probably going to hear about somebody else who has more loads than the current company you have. That's just going to be a part of it. So just be understanding of that. I'm going to text my wife and let her know. I believe the food was delivered. And I don't really want to yell. So maybe I'll just call her. Hold on one second. I think the food got delivered. Thank you. Sweet. All right. There we go. Sweating in here. Got to get the AC back on. Here we go. Rodney, have you thought about hauling horse trailers out of Oklahoma? Huh. Gotcha. I've heard that like one time a few years ago. That horse trailers coming out of Oklahoma like that. Curious how that all works going across the country for those. Being obviously gooseneck trailers for those. So, Brian Chili's, oh man, their ribeye is the bomb. Yeah, so I actually got the smokehouse combo or something. I've got ribs and I think I got like the chicken tenders or whatever with corn and then a Caesar salad. So it's about to get real. So let's see. Holly Paws Wave had the best looking placards, so I went with them. What a reason to go with the company. I love it. Oh wow. That's wild. Paul, wasn't there a car lot that deals in RV hauling trucks? Anyone have the name or number? I don't know of that, but that would be pretty neat to have just RV transport trucks. That'd be cool. No rush, brother. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get back to you. Appreciate that. Blake, how's Wave Express's back hauls? That's a good question. Yeah, I want to do RV Tech in college. It's like 8 hours away, towing campers some of time. Gotcha. Lame Fame TV. How do I get a job? Well, go Google RV transport companies. Call all of them. Find out who's hiring. As of right now, Horizon. Who do we say? Wave. Jimbo at the moment. Call everybody. Find out their requirements. See if you fall into those requirements. If you already have a truck, send them pictures, email them pictures. Make sure if it's an older truck that they're okay with it. If you're going to buy a new truck, make sure you're hired on first. That they confirm you're getting hired on before you go and buy a truck. Is my recommendation. Otherwise, you come back to them after they say, yeah, we might be willing to take you on without a firm confirmation. And then you're sitting with a brand new truck or whatever, and you're going to be in trouble. So watch a whole bunch of other YouTubers who can give you great information about the industry and find out what your budget is. Again, as well, before you get into this, again, watch more videos. Other people talk about this stuff as well. And just be very, very cautious and slow. Now is a very difficult time in this industry. So if I were you, I would wait, plan things out a little bit more, know what your budget is, know how much you're going to have to be going on the road. A lot of these things, lots of other videos talk through all these things, but yeah, call first, find out, go through the application process with the one you like the most that's actually hiring right now, and then go forward like that. So Donnie. Now that's funny, calling your wife in the other room. Yep. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What did I get? Let us find out. We got the honey chipotle chicken crispers, and we got the ribs. And oh, she's not kidding. All right, let's get this.
What does it taste like?
It's honey chipotle. Hold on, I need the knife here.
I just want to try it.
This is brought to you by Chili's. Chili's is not sponsoring.
Sorry,
But,
I've been cleaning, so Sunday nights is my cleaning night. I want to try it.
All right, honey chipotle. Here we go. What do you think?
There's not enough sauce on it.
Oh, well. We got a whole bunch of sauce.
What's that?
I think it's just more sauce.
We got pickles too.
I don't know why I have pickles. Yep. Let's see.
Oh, it's transport. I don't know them. It's reset channel. I know them. Obviously,
We're
that's,
behind. Oh dear, we are really behind now.
Wow. You gotta strike right.
It's funny. Garlic butter ribeye to be exact. Oh, the chick's back hauls on the board right now that I'm qualified for. Thanks for the info.
Just kidding. I won't eat them. I got another salad. I got a
Like
salad.
there are more cars and stuff like that, but I don't see them on my board. Gotcha, Holland pause. If anybody comes to Canada, throw Windsor. Huh. Rose's Pizza order penne with meat sauce. So good. Oh dear. Okay. Tim, I got a ship she trailer and haul boats. Gotcha. Paul Hall, what's going on? Do you or anyone in the industry think the loads will increase once the part shortage? Yes, for sure, for sure. Miss Bella here. Yeah, sometimes she forgets she's cute. She's cute. We have to tell her. She just keeps forgetting. So let's see. You know this. Yeah, Paul, that's a good idea. Right now it just continues to be the unknown. The unknown for sure. Mm. Mm. Oh wow, they practice on your camper, so free things done. Very cool, very cool, Spencer. I would like to have more information though. Gotcha, Paul. The loads are always picking up, but the dealers are they're using the parts for new campers and not selling parts to the dealer for customers that already have a camper. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, come on. Uninterested photos. Hi, Kara. Yep. Hold pause. Thank you. Hi, Mrs. Helper. Reset. What is going on? There's Mr. and Mrs. Helper. On pause. Kara. Daniel Baker. I ordered me a 2022 Ford F350 dually 2 weeks ago to get leased back on with Horizon. Hope to meet you sometime. Daniel, very cool. Love the name. Appreciate you, sir. Let us know how that 2022 comes, man. That sounds expensive right now, but let us know. David, good evening. Casey, I've been watching Daniel's videos for so long. I feel like I know you guys. Absolutely. Honey Chipotle is amazing. Had it last week. Lane fame. Yes. Beautiful. Love it. Hi, Mrs. Helper. Home pause. Yep. Bella. Here, do you have the bells and whistles for the new truck? Ooh, that's the question. Oh my, what is it? Lariat's the top version or something like that for the Ford? Or wait, no. What's Casey's? Doesn't he have everything? Um King Ranch, something like that. Shortage is an issue, but in my mind, the economy and future impact on RV sales is what I'm concerned with. Yeah, long term, the longevity, and our economy for quite some time, especially with this kind of industry, has only gone up for since I've started, and you can't go straight up. You can't go parabolic without some type of healthy correction in an economy. Um, every economy needs to have a correction. We are way, way overdue because our uh, people in charge, we won't call them leaders, but people in charge and who can manipulate our economy continue to prop it up. And that's not sustainable. So platinum, David Cross. Thank you. That is the real deal. Oh, I'm skipping people. Been a rough weekend. Reset. Pulled my layer down on me. Gotcha, Daniel. Gotcha. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know 5 Fords, so yeah. Paul Hall, I agree. Dennis, thank you. Gotcha. Arrays are flying off the lots, Dennis. I was at Camping World in Birch Run, Missouri, Michigan yesterday, and that place was packed with people. The campers are moving again. That may be, um, but we are so overdue for a correction across the board. Um, the housing market, everything is just inflation is through the roof. We need for a healthy long term economy. We need a hard correction. So the first thing to go is going to be luxuries and extra, consumable things that, or whatever the correct word is, extra things. You don't need a second house that can move down the road. People are going to need to cut back when things correct. So yeah. Um, honey chipotle chicken from Chili's. Yeah. This is very expensive, but miss pulling campers. Gotcha, Daniel. Chris James, Mr. Baker. I just replaced the mirror on my 1950 $2,000 due to the camera system. Push and heated. Oh my word! $2,000. Limit is highest. Gotcha. Donnie, platinum is the top for Fords. Limited or platinum? I don't know. Daniel, I got a Lariat with ultimate package. Gotcha, man. Wow. Take some pictures, man. That's got to be a sick ride when it comes. Do you have any timeline of when that's going to get there? Let's see. Wow, Christine's platinum is top for Fords. Michael Brady. I find it weird that towaway units are slim, but drive-away are pretty stacked. Aren't they made with the same materials? Exception, obviously, frame and drivetrain. That's a good question. I don't know that answer. Donnie got your reset. On pause. Lariat, King Ranch, and then Platinum. Okay. You can only afford the Ford edition right now. Okay, Paul. James, hey, appreciate the $5. Wow. Definitely not expected. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Um, oh man, Casey, how's the sunburn? Oh, is it still tough to talk about? Oh man. Have you started peeling yet? That's the real question. How's the back doing, Casey? Spencer, how old's too old for trucks? So I've heard 10 years, I've heard 15 years. Spencer, really depends on how desperate the company is. They can be flexible when they want to be, regardless of what people's websites say. You need to call and find out at that moment what they're willing to take. Sometimes they're more stingy. They can say, no, 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 no. Sometimes they're like, dude, if you've got 4 wheels and you're not an absolute fool, please just come. We need you. So that's a difficult thing. It's going to vary company to company. Glad to hear that. Hold on, pause. I think with COVID, more people have gotten into RVs. I think that's true. Definitely believe and agree with that. That's what it seems, though. Yeah, I think overall more people are into campers, but overall, at some point, there's going to be a shift for new campers that I think the demand is going to drastically go down. Limited is higher than platinum. I'm still waiting on a VIN number. Gotcha, gotcha. Again, James, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I think that's true on Paul Spencer. Depends on the company and the truck. Yeah, yeah. If you pull in with a 5-year-old rust bucket somehow, they're gonna say probably not. If you pull in with a pristine 15-year-old truck, that's why I say before you just allow them to shoot you down, say, hey, I have this year old truck. It's 13 years old. It's 17 years old, but it's in great shape, no rust. They just don't want people showing up. They want to make sure it's going to be reliable, and also you're not pulling in with a ridiculous truck that's pieced together 16 different colors. They need to know, like, hey, it's going to be all right. Like, so I think that's what they're kind of going for. James, how is the 2022 DOT regs going to affect RV haulers? I don't know of the changes yet myself. So that'll be interesting to find out. I haven't heard any news yet. I need to probably look into that. Hold on, pause. They hired me based on my mechanical experience and how my truck look. I'm probably the oldest on the road. Gotcha, Holland Pause. Gotcha. Wait, we missed pulling RVs. Hope to do it again when it picks up. Not planning on selling the truck. Gotcha. That's a good plan. Wait it out. See what's really going on here. Dennis Spencer, what Jimbo told me was that a picture showing that the truck is decent looking will satisfy them. They were okay with my 0460. Yeah. Yep. When it's more lean and when they're not needing anybody and everybody, that's when you're going to have to kind of push and say, hey, I have this year old truck. I know that's maybe past what your website says you allow. May I send you an email to show you good pictures of it? Take more than one. Take a three or four at least. Let them know it's not a rust bucket. No peeling, it turned to a tan. Dude, you are lucky, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, Kara just now stopped peeling from the driver get together. She was burned so bad. Oh, my word. Aloe vera and just, oh, my word. She's a trooper, but literally she got burned so bad. Chris James, the first gen Ram 3500 dually with Team RV. Okay, Express. Looks clean, but was shocked by its age. Oh, man. She needs some chicken crispers.
There wasn't that much sauce on it.
Oh, there wasn't much sauce on it.
Ooh.
Is there enough sauce here? Oh, no, soak me. Here you
go. Everybody's eating the camera here. Sauce right there.
Yeah.
Like
she's enjoying the food. Her food. Our food.
Who's that?
She is just here to steal your food.
I want to make sure you
yeah, she's making sure it's not poisoned or something. Oh my. Nature Up Photos. Hey Daniel, it's Todd's birthday today. Oh my word, Todd, happy birthday. Just survive the 1 week each year. When I'm older, do you see?
That's pretty good. All right, I'm done.
You don't want to hear me sing. No Beverly Hills truck. Beverly Hillbillies. Oh my word.
I'm just gonna take one more bite. It's just.
I should have ordered 2 meals for me.
I just like to sample it.
And I want to have a full meal.
Well, you got a salad and corn, and you got some ribs in it. What's in here? It's cornbread or whatever that's
Let's
called.
not worry about that now. We talked about CDLs. Would definitely recommend for a backup if anything. Gotcha, Blake. Tim Freeman, happy birthday, Todd. Holland pause. Dennis, thanks. I try to keep it up. Okay, Blake, back up.
All right, bye.
Wow, she just ate half the chicken. All right. Was my food good?
I'm just saying, if you weren't on camera, you would definitely not let me have any of that. This is the best time to do it. So people can see how nice you are and let me.
No.
Actually, just kidding. You probably would.
I usually let you have at least a bite.
Man, that's spicy.
At least it's a little bit. It's a little kick, a little action.
Mm.
I'll see here.
Burning?
I'm smacking my
Anyways,
lips. Sorry,
I just want to come
guys.
in here and make sure you were okay.
Oh,
make sure the food was good.
the concern is very real.
Daniel, what's yours is hers, and what
Hers is hers. Of course. Of
Oh,
course.
he's got a nice little. Oh my word! Yeah, napkin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just wipe it up right here. Sorry.
Then where are we at?
Sorry, I'm making it myself.
Daniel, I had a company tell me that 2022 was going to be the busiest year ever. Well, I know we're like cajillions of dollars behind. Literally, I can't remember, $1 billion behind or something great. I can't remember what it was, but like the entire industry as a whole. So not just tow away, but drive away as well, is like a stupid amount of dollars, which equals trailers behind for orders from whoever knows how long. So yeah. I'll pause. Yeah, Daniel, I had to call them and plead my case with my older truck. Then sent about a dozen pictures and pictures of all the tools I take with me. Yeah. Yep. I had to do the same for my 05 when I first started, when it was 2016. So they were not feeling my 05, but after the pictures, they were like, okay, that's all right. Paul, she is just here to, oh yeah. Mike Phillips, Holland Paws, Stacks, nothing above the bed rails. Gotcha. I never understood the whole reasoning behind stack. Oh dear. Daniel. Oh yeah. Daniel, what's yours is hers, and what's hers is hers. I sure hope so. Paul, Chris James. Now straight pipe sounds good on certain trucks. Not too fond of the power stroke whistle. Power stroke whistle is just ridiculous. On my 05, jet engine waking everybody up in the whole block. Just it was a monster. I loved it. Besides, that was a little much. It was a little much. We checked how many people show up at orientation with tint after they tell you no tint, but a million times before orientation. I had my inspection done, loaded a camper, and did my road test. Gotcha, Holland Paws. Yeah, I've seen so many people peeling their tint with a little knife or whatever, trying to get it off. Definitely happens a lot. Good point. I think now is a good time to get my CDL. I've already missed a couple of good loads because I'm not CDL. Yeah. CDL is always going to be a smaller pool of drivers, no matter what company you're at. It's always a smaller percentage. So getting into that bigger pool gives you more options. Obviously, it's more wear and tear on your truck. But rather than sitting, you can have some level of actually hitting the road. So let's see here. Hold on, pause. And people were still taking tent off. 2005. My truck is a 01, but it's a 7.3. Sir, I'm jealous. Oh wow, man. Business Insider article from June 9th. So the RV industry is backlogged 14 billion. Yes, I think that's the article I saw. 14 billion with a B. That is ridiculous. Which means now we're probably still not as we're probably at a higher amount total, but we've maybe caught up with how bad it's getting. It's slowly catching up, but I bet it's still way, way off. Chris, I'm studying for my CDL. My camper will be home for the winter so I can take my test with it. Gotcha. Paul Hall. On pause, I wonder if they restrict the new ceramic tint. It's almost clear, but blocks UV rays more than regular tint. Huh. Never heard of that. That would be interesting. Very, very interesting on that. Michael Brady, what's great about the 7.3s that makes them so reliable is they don't make enough power to hurt themselves. That's what I hear from everybody. It's not that they're built for perfection. It's that they're not going to murder themselves, and even if you hammer it and do whatever you want to it, it would just be so difficult to do that that they're going to just last forever. So, and at this point, with parts and everything and how cheap it is to manufacture stuff, my buddy actually just bought a 7.3. He fixed it up, put a whole bunch of stuff on it to get it back up and running. And he said a brand new transmission, at least whoever he's able to get it from, $1,500. So that's pretty ridiculous for a new transmission. I don't know if that's manual or automatic, but yeah, that's pretty a solid way to go, I guess. Paul, the use a light meter. If it's clear, then shouldn't be an issue, huh? Yeah, there we go. Paul, 14 billion. I would like to take some of that. Yeah, there you go. Yes, when things are up and running, man. Chris James, Holland Pause. I've seen a few older trucks, older than the 2001. Saw one from the late 80s, early 90s a few months back, putting in work hauling campers. Very cool. That's got to have some miles on that one, man. Chris James, I live in one too. Oh, there you go. Dennis, I had everything before I showed up for their orientation, DOT physical, truck inspection, registration, insurance. They checked my truck on their way into the room. I was good to go. No road test either. Boom. Very good. The Cookie, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Oh, man. Hey, everybody. Paul Hall. Wow. That's for the ceramic tint video. Yeah, that's pretty solid there. Hey, Cookie. I love the name. It gets me every time. I keep saying it every video, but it just does. Chris James Blake. I was set up in a cart, but when I went on vacation, they rented my site to someone else. Knowing I was coming back was extremely nice, being 30 minutes away. Now I'm 90 minutes away from yard. Gotcha, Chris. Pastor Anthony, what is going on, sir? Hey, everybody. I'm late to the game. Truck is finished, except the fuel tank solenoid, I'm assuming, to transfer fuel to the main tank. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Getting that low end pump figured out there. Very good. Hey, Pastor Anthony, Paul Hall. Thanks, Holland Pause. If the light meter doesn't do UAV, it should be fine. My eyes are too old for tint now. Gotcha. Okay, hi, Paul. Holland Pause. Transport my 7.3 has enough power for everything I need it to do. I have a tuner and a bigger turbo and a couple other minor mods, and it does what I need it to do. Yeah. Like I said, I'm for my dumpster business, I want to have a backup truck, possibly even to do RV transport just for short day runs or something. But I'm definitely thinking about a Ford 7.3 for first of all, the price, but the parts, all that stuff. The videos for people who I'm assuming have tons of videos on there for the 7.3, how to do things. I feel like that's kind of like the cheating way out. Like I would be spoiled with getting a 7.3. Being able to learn how to do all that stuff would just be so much easier, I would assume. Christians, I'm curious what they're going to say about my aftermarket headlights. They are DOT approved. Huh. Tim on the road, Pastor Anthony. Have you got the hot rod ready? Oh, dear. Holland Pause. If I want speed, I drive a car. Oh, there you go. Chris James, what's going on, Pastor Anthony? Paul, hi, Pastor Anthony. All right, I'm going to take a bite here. I am going to get off to actually finish this and be able to focus on the food here, but Dennis, does anyone leave a personal camper in Indiana to have a place to stay during layovers? I'm thinking of doing that. I see Tim and Bunny are renting a apartment. Anyone else do that? Chris had his up there, I believe. Chris James. What he just said, he was 30 minutes away. Now he's 90. So yeah. Let's see. I put an air tank compressor and switch to air the airbags from the cab and have onboard air. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Pastor Anthony. I need to get mine fixed up. I think I've got a fuse that's blown. Get a few things on that, but I will be doing a video at some point on that. My onboard air setup for everything. Chris, they didn't say anything about my aftermarket headlights. Oh, very good. Michael Brady. Oh, I wasn't bad mouthing 7.3 with the power comment. It's a positive thing for that motor in stock form. Yeah, Michael Brady. I'm good with it just being in stock form. I want it to where I can't break the stupid thing. It would be very difficult. So I agree. I think that is a good thing. Then unless you intentionally do a bunch of crazy things or whatever it might be, that it's just so difficult to really punish the thing. It's going to keep you within a certain range of power and heat levels and all these things to keep things at a safe place. So, howdy, Pastor Anthony. I was thinking about doing the same thing. Dennis Holland Pause. Gotcha. Pastor Anthony, Tim Freeman. Yes, it's ready for a heavy one. 15,520 fifth wheel from Burnsville, Mississippi to Woodland, Washington. Gotcha. Yeah, get it going, man. Get it going. Yeah, very good. Hey, Dennis. Paul Hall. Dennis, I'm seriously looking at land up there just for RV haulers to lay over once I become one myself. That is. Gotcha, Paul. Yeah, seriously. And even, people buy some property, get some hookups, allow people to, pay rent or something on there. Seems like a plan to me. Have your own, have other people's, whatever. That'd be pretty solid. Chris, yep, I was in Elkhart. Have another campground in mind that's open year round. Gotcha, Chris. Pastor Anthony, I didn't get much video, but several pictures of the work done this weekend. Very cool, man. Please do a video, Pastor Anthony. Do a video on your setup. Show what you can show without tearing apart everything. I understand how it is, but that'll be cool. I'll be finishing my video by Wednesday. Very cool. Yes. That would be awesome to see that whole setup there. It's always, for me at least, I'm curious how people do their custom setups for this or that, whether it's power or air or lighting or whatever it may be. So I'm going to be eventually showing my setup, but things are not the way I want it to be quite yet. Still, I've half-heartedly put things together throughout all these systems. I've got it running, but there's just a few things that need to tweak to get it to where I want. Todd. Oh wait, I think I just skipped over. Chris should be getting airbags installed either later this week or early next week. Gotcha, Chris. Yeah, Todd. What kind of setups are you guys talking about? Talking about airbag setups for your rear axle or onboard air. So basically being able to have, an air impact tool or filling up your own tires or whatever you may be doing. I've got my regular electric, impact, but also being able to have air for filling up a flat tire or using that for power, using air. I've got my air half-inch impact that I've got on my truck. I just want to be able to have air out on the middle of the road or wherever I'm at, whether for my dumpsters or for campers. So that is what we're talking about. Awesome, Chris. You will love them. Yeah, very cool. And the thing is, there's so many onboard air setups out there that are not. I mean, there's some pretty expensive ones. I got kind of an expensive one. For my setup, I just wanted to have kind of top of the line. Um, but doing the installation can make or break you. Not knowing what you're doing and then slowly learning over time and pushing it off, finally getting around to it. I've been back and forth on that, but got to finish that up and get that fully, permanently put away and ready to go. So that's where I'm kind of at. Tim, you need to check out Autoflex Suspension Air Ride, huh? All right, guys, check them out. Check them out. Autoflex Suspension. Todd, who here has added a sleeper to their truck? Not me. Just my back seat. Dennis, on pause. That mattress that you brought for 89 is now 145 at Walmart down here. Are you happy with yours? Does it sleep hot? That's a good question. On pause. I need onboard air. I need onboard air conditioning for my underwear. I think that's called a seat warmer and a seat cooler or whatever for those higher trim packages, Chris James, what brand are you going with? Gotcha, Blake. Gotcha. Chris, I had them on the Ram. Wishing now I would have kept the compressor. It was the dual zone, which are not available right now, huh? Going with airlift, going to Dan's. Yeah. Blake, awesome. Thanks. Gotcha. Dennis, I love that mattress. Does not sleep hot at all. Very good. You heard it. Check that Walmart mattress out that they were talking about. Oh, excuse me. Mike Phillips, I have bags. They are manual at the moment, but looking at getting a Bluetooth compressor. Yes, it's so worth it. Oh man, I love it, love it, love it. When it's working. Michael ordered a set of the timber and bump stops. I had airbags on 3 trucks, so decided to try these things. Haven't hauled anything heavy enough to engage them and engage them yet though. Gotcha. Eric, what is going on? Glad to have you here. Hey, I was wondering if you could pick up a RV on Friday and deliver Saturday. I really want to try it before going all in. Most dealerships are closed or not accepting trailers Saturdays and Sundays. Very, very few dealerships actually accept trailers on Saturdays. So there's a lot of people who are like you, maybe trying to think about, hey, is this worth it or not? But that's very difficult to find. And sometimes you don't know until you've already gotten the load, or you'd really have to ask a whole bunch of questions to your dispatcher before you could find out one load that you could actually get that would actually accept Saturdays. I would say the ratio is maybe 1 in 8 can actually be delivered on Saturdays from like the morning to noon. And usually when they're even open and available on Saturdays, it's half hours. It's morning or, till lunchtime and then they're gone. So very, very hard to get a hold of those loads that are just uh, a weekend load. Hold on, Paul. I slept in my home bed last night and woke up with all stiff. Slept better in the truck. I've had that happen to me with my Tachta mattress. Um, I've slept better and felt more well rested in my bed of my truck than at home. It's crazy. Dennis, thanks on pause transport. I'll pick it up tomorrow. Put a platform in the back today with backseat delete. Very cool. Awesome, Dennis. Very, very good. Michael, Camping World, you're always due on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. And the bigger, if you can find and ask, hey, what kind of places would I be going before you even get hired? Maybe you can actually If there's enough going to Camping World or whoever you're getting, hired on with, to be able to let you try it out for Saturdays, for a Saturday delivery, if that's what you need. Hold on, pause on my board. Right now, just under 50% take Saturday delivery. I delivered at 1 p.m. yesterday. Huh. Gotcha, Holland pause. Yeah, that 50% is kind of surprising to me. But I can believe it. My board also lists Saturday and Sunday delivery before you take the load. That's good to know. At Synergy, you'd have to click the details for the load details to the right, and it'll usually tell you. Sometimes it might not, I still might not tell you if they actually do. You might have to just call the dealership. But the problem now is at Synergy, we don't know what the name of the dealership is. We used to know what the name of the dealership was. We could look that up on Google, call, find out whatever information you need to know. When do they stop accepting? Synergy's trying to put the hours availability to drop off now in every single details list for every single load on the load board, but it's still not perfect. Things fall through the cracks. So there's been times where there's no details at all. I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to have to call and find out myself, so that just kind of comes with the deal. Let's see. Eric, work for Keystone. I'm trying to be my own boss, but I'm kind of scared to start right now with the winter coming. Again, this is uncharted territory. We don't know what's going on. But historically, at least at Synergy, there's a lot more east loads, but there still seems to be just as many loads under normal circumstances. Just a lot more going to the east. There's always some going somewhere, but there seems, particularly in the wintertime, going east for us at least is more often. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Blake, I haven't been to a dealership yet that delivered on the weekends. Yeah, seems rare to me, but apparently there's some companies out there who have maybe a lot more loads going to some of these dealerships. So 50%, that's it's a possibility, I guess, but normally, at least at Synergy, that's not really the case for us, at least. Tim, Todd, you need a cab and chassis to do a sleeper 198.5 long. Check out a used ambulance. Huh. Gotcha, Tim. Haul pause, but almost always the Saturday delivery hours are shorter. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yesterday had a cutoff at 2 p.m. I had to hustle. Oh yeah, for sure. Mike, after a year and a half with Synergy, I delivered my first yesterday in Phoenix. Okay, gotcha, Mike. Very good. Haul pause transport. I was thinking there is more going east now because of all the fires out west. At least right now, it seems like it's still a small amount, but they're going everywhere. I wouldn't, when I periodically, even though I'm doing dumpster stuff and I haven't taken a load in quite a while, I still always am on the load board just trying to get a feel for where we're at, what's going on. Is there an increase? Do I notice an increase over the last couple of weeks or a decrease? What's going on? So I'm still seeing very, very small amounts of loads going out on the load board, but they're still going everywhere. So not too much of a change that I at least see. Just so you know, guys, I'm going to shut this down here. We're at an hour and 10, and this food is calling my name, like screaming my name here. So Paul Hall, laptop, tablet, or just a smartphone for RV hauling opinions on board hotspot. Paul, I would I have a laptop and my phone. Technically, I could print out with my printer, onboard printer. I would be able to print out stuff directly from my phone through Wi-Fi. I have a hotspot on my phone. I definitely think a hotspot would be helpful. If you're going to have a laptop, truck stops, you got to pay through the nose for their Wi-Fi, and it's horrible Wi-Fi generally because you're so far away. So I would if you can get it on your own phone, I would. If not, I would get a hotspot. That's just me personally, though. That's kind of my thought there. Todd, Tim, I remember you telling me that you're building one now. Dennis, the issue, Eric, is that you'll still put your truck into commercial insurance. Look on Facebook Marketplace for the form for used hitch. Rest of your stuff is not too expensive to try it out. Gotcha. Chris James, I've seen a good many East that do 24-hour drops. Yes, there's a couple in Massachusetts. I've delivered to 24-hour drop anytime. There's nobody there. That's great. Daniel, what do you think of the new way they pay at Synergy? Blake, if I know what you're talking about. I'm going to be making a video on that. People are going to. It's always a small amount of people who spoil it for the rest of us. Who just asked that question? Blake. So at Synergy, if you haven't heard, they no longer pay you with the advance until you leave the yard. So you don't get fuel money to pay for your fuel to set up for the fuel for the trip. So now you are already in Goshen. If you're traveling from, let's say, Texas or wherever, you've got to already have money set up. All it is, it's a circular, situation. You get paid for your fuel and your profit, but you just need to hold money back from your previous load for your next load so that you're able to pay for fuel to get to Synergy. Then you get paid, go drop it off, get paid again. Again, make sure you don't pull all of the money out, leave some money for the next trip. So it's a circular situation. It just depends on where you're at in the circle. So I know there's probably a lot of guys flipping out about it. It's pretty simple. For your next trip, it's an unfortunate, headache, hiccup or headache, whatever you want to say at the moment. But just hold back $400 or $500, however much you need for fuel on your regular runs that you do, and then start the circle just at a different point in the circle. So I understand people might be upset, but when enough people, the reason why, and I asked my dispatcher, what do you say about all this? What do you think? And it's like, well, enough people call and get a load. They grab a load, they call in, get dispatched on a load, then they don't show up. We send them the invoice, the invoice. We send them the advance. Then we have to go pull it back. I'm assuming there's some level of charge they get, hit with when they are doing those things through com data at Synergy. Or maybe not, but the added headache and the time it takes to go through a number of people who never show up, but yet they got the money for it, or worse, they got the money for it and then spent it and then still didn't show. That's a problem. So I get it why Synergy did that and why other companies might do that. But it's got to be a select few people who just bail on loads and then end up throwing everybody else under the bus because we're used to getting paid well in advance. As soon as we booked a load that day, we should be seeing that money, and now we're not. So people are going to have to change up how they roll their money, how they do that to have money built up, before. So yeah, guys, forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and shut the party down here. I know I'm missing several comments here, but I'm going to go hit this food. Appreciate you guys. Love talking with you. Love chatting with you. I always enjoy Sunday nights with you guys. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. I am planning on doing a run this week. If there's any available, probably a shorter to a medium range run for me. Probably up to 700, 800 miles for me. That's kind of medium range, whatever. But we shall see about that. I'm going to be, without saying any names or whatever, but Tomorrow I'm going to be meeting with a 15-year-old boy who their family is going through a divorce, and my parents are divorced. And so I'm going to be trying to be an encouragement to him and maybe meet with him and be able to talk about divorce and how to handle that maybe the best way and things. So I want to be an encouragement to him. So I'm definitely not going on a load tomorrow. That's tomorrow afternoon. So I got dumpster stuff in the morning and hopefully throughout the week. And then get somewhere in there, I will get a load and get it going. So I am going to take off here, guys. Thank you for hopping in here. 31 of you. Appreciate you. I'm going to get out and catch you guys later. Have a good one. Be safe out on the road, and catch you later.